How many dogs have you rescued so far?
I mean, overall, probably about 30 to
Wow.
40-ish.
Well, for people who haven't done it before and might be interested, what does rescuing a stray dog actually involve? So, hi everyone. I'm sitting here with Lumi, who's our recruitment consultant in our Romania office. Well, many of us know you as a recruiter, but outside of work, I know you've dedicated a lot of time to rescuing stray dogs. How did this all start?
Oh, to be fair, I think I've kind of always had it in me. So when I was a child, I used to bring puppies and kitties home to my mother, who, by the way, wasn't particularly happy with it, as you can imagine.
Yeah.
But as an adult, it started more or less 10 years ago. So that's when I rescued my first stray. And it was all uphill from there.
That's my next question. So do you remember the first dog you rescued, like the story behind that?
Yeah. We actually still have them. He's with my parents. He's an old guy now. So he's like 16-ish. And at the time, he was actually, he was living near my parents' house, and my father was feeding him and taking care of him a little bit. And then one day I met him. So I was just preparing to drive back to Bucharest from my parents' house. And this guy came to the car. He took one look at me and he had me at hello. Let's just put it that way. So I made a mental promise to him that moment that I will rescue him and I will offer him a home, which I did. So this is how it started. Now he's still with my parents, who in the meantime got a couple of more as well. And he's all white now, the paws and around the eyes and everything.
Yeah.
But he's a happy guy.
Old little man. What was it about that experience that made you want to continue with rescuing dogs?
There is that look that they have in their eyes the moment that they realize they are finally home and that they are safe. It just doesn't compare to anything.
Yeah.
A lot of them live very difficult lives, so rescuing is not always a fairy tale. And some of them, unfortunately, are quite abused. So when you first get to them, they don't really trust you. They are fearful. It can be a little bit difficult for them as well.
Yeah.
But once some time passes and they finally adjust to you and you adjust to them and they realize, oh, this is home.
Yeah.
And they relax into it, they kind of start to blossom into it. That's just the most amazing feeling.
When they realize they're safe. And
Yeah.
No, I think I agree. I think that's so amazing to see the way that it can really change who the dog is. They can go from being super aggressive to very cuddly and nice.
Yeah. They all have it in them.
Yeah.
Somewhere. It's just that depending on what happened to them before you got to them, it influences a lot on their behavior. But at the end of the day, inside every dog there is this puppy that only wants to be loved and to find its person. So, and they will be your person as well.
Yeah.
Always.
How many dogs have you rescued so far?
I mean, overall, probably about 30 to 40-ish. Plus, of course, the ones that I got to in some way, but I didn't necessarily rescue personally, because I've also been working with foundations, with associations for animal welfare, animal rights. So, not all of them have been with me at some point, but I was involved in the rescues.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's really cool. 30 to 40, wow.
Yeah.
Well, for people who haven't done it before and might be interested, what does rescuing a stray dog actually involve?
It depends on the situation and it depends on the dogs. Some of them will be, just waiting for someone, and they would literally follow anyone who would, I don't know, say a kind word to them or give them some food or anything. So they're literally like telling you, please take me home. And then some of them would be very, very frightened or even hurt.
Yeah. scared.
It depends, or literally hurt. Like one of the last dogs that I rescued was actually immobilized when we got to him. He was hit by a car, so he couldn't stand up. He couldn't move.
No.
So situations can be very, very different, and you kind of have to adjust and go with that and see what the dog needs and try to provide it to him.
Mm-hmm.
If you can, maybe also get some specialists involved in the beginning, or maybe just start by working with an association or other people who do it, so you can actually learn by doing, because I think that's the best way. And then of course having a bit of a network around it as well. Definitely a veterinarian, because that's gonna be needed in 80-90% of the cases. Yeah. So just start small. Any little action, any small action can definitely make a huge difference, particularly in countries like Romania, where there are a lot of stray animals, sadly, not just dogs, but also cats. And generally people are not very, very educated about animal welfare. And so start in whichever small way possible. See also what you're comfortable with and what you can do as well, because that's important. And then go from there.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of work goes into it, but at the end of the day, like you said, just seeing how much it changes the dog's life makes it all worth it, I think.
That's always the goal. Yeah.
And if someone was watching this and didn't know where to start, what advice would you give them? Like, what's step one, kind of?
So maybe start by helping people who are already doing it. That would be probably the best advice. That's what I did.
Yeah.
So working with an association, again, doing what you can. Maybe that's a little bit of volunteering in the beginning. Maybe that's a little bit of sponsorship if your financial situation allows. Maybe that's just occasionally visiting some dogs and taking them out for a walk. And just work your way up from there. See again what you're comfortable with, what you can do, because not everyone can see, for example, a dog that is in a lot of pain, and not every rescue story is a fairy tale, unfortunately. You would lose some of them, and that happened to me, and it's also very, very painful.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So you also need to be comfortable with dealing with that pain as well. If you're not, then there are always a million other things you can do. Maybe try fostering, maybe just a small dog or a puppy in the beginning. So literally anything. So you can start literally anywhere and see by experiencing what you can effectively do.
So start small and see what you can give. Right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Lumi. I really liked hearing what you do for
Thank
dogs,
you.
and I do myself as well. So I really like.
You do?
This. Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Dogs, cats. What's your thing?
No, well, in Suriname back home, I've also rescued a few puppies here and there, and I think I felt the same feeling. You mentioned that at first they're super scared and shy, but once you get them to kind of come out of their shell, it's really amazing how much they change.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, and
thank you.
Thank you for meeting me here.
Thank you for the opportunity.